In this first video, we will be reviewing the homework from last week. Here you can see that I have pictures of what you could have built on your own with your real materials, or if you needed, you could cut out the pieces here on this sheet of real materials. But we have a battery and we have two light bulbs side by side in a circuit, in a series circuit, along with a closed switch. That is a series circuit when the electricity has to go through one light bulb, through the wire, then through the other light bulb, and then back around to the battery. A parallel circuit, as you can see here, has a wire that goes from the battery to the light bulb, and then another wire that goes to the next light bulb, because those two wires touch where they touch the first light bulb. The electricity does not need to go through the light bulb in order to get to the next light bulb. This is a parallel circuit. So this is what the two circuits that you either built with real materials and took pictures of, or if you used the materials on this paper. This is what they should have looked like. Here you'll see the directions to this homework says draw the symbols, see how many you can remember without looking, then use the symbols, draw the circuit you built in homework W4 assignment 1. Those were built with real materials or pictures of real materials. Now build the same circuits with your symbols. So if we go over the symbols over here on the left side, we can see this is an open circuit or an open switch. This is a light bulb. This is a motor, a fuse, a terminal, a wire, a battery, or often called a cell, and a closed circuit or closed switch. Here you can see my two examples drawn with symbols have open circuits, okay, because the switches are open. But we have a switch with two light bulbs in series on the top there, and we have a circuit with two light bulbs in parallel on the bottom. So this is what your picture should have looked like. You could have had a closed switch for yours as well. So that was your second homework assignment this week. If you have any questions on those homework assignments, let me know. Let's go over real quick in our homework review here the discussion questions. Week 4 discussion 1 was bad electrician. The discussion question read, if you had an electrician who decided to save you money by using less wire in your newly built home and wired everything in series, what would result in this situation? Is this a good way to save money? If you look here, the answer that I have, example answer I have given reads, if everything in the house was wired in series, then everything would have to be on all the time so that any of it could run. This would result in very high electric bills and would most definitely not save the homeowner money. Okay? So even if they saved money on the wires, they would definitely not save money once the electric bills started rolling in. Discussion question 2 for this week was on the Make Me Genius video that you watched. It says, after watching the Make Me Genius video, answer the following questions. Which way does electricity flow from a battery? Which end does it leave? And to which end does it return? When you add more light bulbs to each kind of circuit, series and parallel, what happens in each case? The first question there, which way does electricity flow from a battery? The answer to that is electricity flows from the negative end of a battery to the positive end of a battery in a full continuous loop. The second question in this discussion question reads, when you add more light bulbs to each kind of circuit, series and parallel, what happens in each case? When you add more light bulbs to a series circuit, it dims considerably. However, when you add light bulbs To a parallel circuit, it only dims slightly. So these were the answers to your discussion questions. If you have any questions on these, let me know. In the next video, we will be doing your student notes for the week, and in the third video, we will be doing the experiment with the electromagnet.